Number 10. 1922. Based on a Stephen King short story, 1922 came and went and was probably forgotten due to Gerald's game. However, 1922 has something to offer Stephen King horror fans with a great performance by Thomas Jane and a brutal and guilt-driven story. Number 9. What Happened to Monday? Starring Noomi Repace, Glenn Close, and Willem Dafoe, What Happened to Monday is about a world where the government limits each family to one child due to overpopulation. But when identical septuplets are born, they all must hide to survive while finding their missing sister. It's an exhilarating science fiction movie with many different and great performances from Noomi Repace. Number 8. The Void. There aren't any familiar faces in The Void, but don't let that deter you from this bizarre and eerie thriller reminiscent of old 80s horror flicks. It's about a patient that is sent to a hospital and how weird and violent things start happening because of it. Number 7. The Wolfpack. The Wolfpack is a bizarre peek into the life of 6 brothers confined in their New York apartment. Never able to leave, they grew up watching movies and reenacting them with their own homemade costumes. It's a haunting documentary, but you won't be able to take your eyes off of it. Number 6. The Square. With a tense, downward spiral story by Nash and Joe Ledgerton, The Square follows a couple as they try to run off together after completing a daring plot. Things don't go as they want, and the perfect plan isn't so perfect after all. Number 5. The Trust. Nicolas Cage is in pretty much every movie these days, for better or worse. In the case of The Trust, it's definitely for the better. The heist thriller follows 2 cops finding out about a stash of cash and their plot to steal it, but their trust and relationship with each other are strained by greed. Fans of Cage's neurotic performances will want to give this one a go. Number 4. Begin Again. Begin Again didn't quite make the same splash as director John Carney's ones, but he still brought forward a solid musical drama with leads Mark Ruffalo and Keira Knightley. If you love musicals, you'll find this one hard to resist. Number 3. Tangerine. Tangerine is about a prostitute with a broken heart. It's a comedic and fairly graphic film, but what makes it impressive is that it was shot entirely on an iPhone, and believe it or not, the cinematography is pretty great. Number 2. Pete's Dragon. Disney's Pete's Dragon didn't do as well as expected at the box office, which is a head-scratcher. A warm, light-hearted, and charming family movie, there's something for everyone to enjoy in it. Number 1. The Cloverfield Paradox. The third installment to the Cloverfield series, The Cloverfield Paradox, made a surprise drop on Netflix right after Super Bowl. Critics destroyed it, which is a shame. The science fiction ideas, breakneck pace, and terrifying horror are all top-notch and well worth your time.